Hey guys, so I wanted to do just a really quick little video to show you something that I do with my stickers for storage. And this is the perfect time to do it because Thanksgiving is over and I'm about to switch out all of my fall journaling supplies for winter and Christmas ones. And so I'm going to be putting away pretty much everything that's left over. Now I have a couple of these sheets that are themed. They either came from the Happy Planner, Squad Goals, or Squad Life, which are seasonal books, or they came from the Hobby Lobby Paper Studio one. There's also, they have a couple of them that are seasonal or holiday related or month to month related. So I have these pages that are left over and they're almost all used up, as you can see, and I don't want to keep these individually. Now if I had like a really pretty full sheet like this, what I do is attach it to a strip of cardstock, usually just a scrap that I have in my scrap bin, and then I would punch it so that it would fit in here. And I think you guys have seen this before because I've done a video on how I made this. But what I wanted to show you is kind of how I consolidate all of these. So I don't want to hold on to these pages because they're kind of flimsy, stuff will fall off, my stickers will get ruined. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put them with other stickers that are kind of in the same theme. So these both have fall stickers inside of them, or sticker sheets that are partly used. So I'm going to try and fit most of these in here. Now I know some of you guys you try and organize your stickers, you know, by brand. That doesn't really matter to me. I really organize my stuff more by theme or color scheme or function, basically. So anything related to food would be together, or anything related to Christmas would be together, or anything related to summer would be together. So I'm okay mixing my brands up when it comes to my storage. So there's a couple of things that you want to know when you're transferring your stickers is that not all sticker backing paper is the same. Some of it is better than others. And I think you can actually buy some of this, but I'm cheap and, you know, and I want to recycle as much as possible. So I try and use what I already have. So I think I only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stickers on here, and I probably will not even transfer all of them. This one with like the lips, I'll never use that, so I'll probably end up just tossing that. But they're paper stickers. So paper stickers are a little bit less clingy once they're transferred. So it helps to have some tweezers because you don't want to use your hands, because even if you've just washed your hands, you've got oils on your hands and that will make them less sticky. This also helps with like little tiny stickers and transferring them and preventing them from kind of getting lost, you know, in the shuffle when you're transferring things. Now, plastic stickers or acetate stickers are the easiest to transfer because not only are they stickier, but you've got this added bonus of like a static cling type feature that happens with them. They kind of like latch on to whatever page you're transferring them to, so they're much easier, but they will I don't know how else another word to use. They will record your fingerprints. So if you pick it up, you know, with your fingers, there will be an imprint of your fingerprint on the back of it. And it's, you know, and if you're someone who has pets like I do, stuff sticks to that. So you just want to touch it as you don't want to touch it as much as possible, basically. So I'm going to flip through here, and this page, you know, has quite a bit of space. So a lot of these would probably fit on this page. But first, before I start sticking things down, I need to remove, there you go, you can see it there. I need to remove this backing so that I have more space for these. So I'm just going to kind of lift up on part of it and start pulling, and I'm going to hold down the stickers that I want to stay with one hand and then slowly peel up. And if it gets to the point where, you know, you're trying to hold down too many things, you can just kind of trim it. All right, and then start on another piece. All right. Let's see, and we've got a little puppy there. Oh, she's coming up. And so sometimes they're not cut very well either, so the backing will rip. So just go slow, okay? And so now that I've got that backing off, what I can do is start transferring some of these onto this page. So I'm gonna kind of lift up a corner here, or you could just pull off the same thing like what we did with the other one. You can just pull off some of this backing, and it actually makes it a lot easier to lift up those stickers. So I'm just gonna take a corner with my tweezers. We're gonna place it down. We're gonna try and save as much space as possible. And then we're going to press her down. And she's not, you know, the sticker's not sticking as well as it would if it was on this page, but that's okay. I just need it to be stuck long enough to get used. And if I need to, whenever I start putting things in my actual journal, I will reinforce the adhesive with some glue stick or something like that. Okay. Uh-oh. You want to be careful that you don't rip anybody. I'm going to put her here. Okay, and then I'd probably use this coffee one right here, or a teacup. So I'm just going to put that right there. This pumpkin pie. Put this in a smaller space, maybe like right there. And then I'm pretty much done, so I'm not going to keep these, and then I can just, or this exclamation point, I'm just going to toss this sheet, and then I'm going to move on to this one as well. Alright, so you can see some of these have already been moved over and transferred, so these little page flags here were not originally on this sticker sheet. You can kind of tell, and these acetate ones, you can tell by the like the color scheme and the finish, but that's okay. So I'm going to transfer all these over. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so you can see that process. You want to make sure that you do the larger ones first. Alright, now the ones that I have remaining, let's see, we've got a coffee one here, and then we've got one here that says nap clean. Now even though these were originally on a fall themed sheet, they're pretty generic and can be used at any point. So I'm not going to add them to this fall sheet just because I have a sheet already going inside of my sticker book here where I've got things that are pretty generic. So I'm gonna add them to that page to kind of keep everything organized together. And since I'm not really into planning, I'm probably not gonna keep all these little flags and little circles here. Occasionally I'll use them depending on what I'm journaling about, but they don't really get used that often. So I'm probably just going to toss those, and the same thing with this Labor Day sticker there. So now I had, I started off with like 3 or 4 pages of stickers, and now I've consolidated them down into one and then transferred them over to existing pages. Now when I have something like this is pretty much a full page of these little appointment ones. I know that I could probably use them in another way. I could just cut off where it says appointment, and I could use them for all sorts of things, maybe in my journal. So I may transfer them over, or what I might do is just kind of cut this page and then pass these on to someone who I know is a planner who could use them, or maybe chop them up and kind of send them along in Happy Mail or something like that. Alright, so I hope that helped you guys with your sticker organization and just kind of seeing how I do it. I am really trying to bust my stash this year, and even though it's coming to a close, I'm going to redo that goal again for this next year as well, just because I have so much stuff and I actually want to use it and stop hoarding it. And I feel like if I get it down on paper in one of my own journals, then I can hoard it that way. It's actually been used and I can go back and look at it. I don't need to actually keep it in a sticker book. So I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!